Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tim Booker channel. Wishing you all a delightful listening experience. Today, I'll be decoding the book, Head in the Cloud. I'll spend approximately 24 minutes to elaborate on the essence of the book. In this explosive era of society, how can we acquire knowledge and become true winners? With the prevalence of mobile internet, it seems that we can easily find answers to whatever we want to know. Just type your query into the search box, tap with your finger, and the answer immediately appears before your eyes. Given this convenience, why should we still spend over a decade, or even longer, learning foundational knowledge? In this age of information explosion, how can we seek knowledge and truly become winners? If you share the same confusion, then, The Knowledge Illusion, this book, is tailored for you. The book believes that while the internet provides convenience to people, it also makes them increasingly ignorant in this explosive era of society, without them realizing their own ignorance. Through detailed investigations and research, the author reveals the relationship between knowledge and income. Moreover, the book guides us on what knowledge to learn and how to learn it, to help us become genuine winners. The author of this book, William Poundstone, is a renowned best-selling author from the United States. Graduating from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, he possesses boundless curiosity about everything in life and has profound insights in various fields like politics, economics, and management. Though his books contain rigorous scientific and mathematical knowledge, they are presented in an engaging and entertaining manner. He has published 14 bestsellers, including Rock Paper Scissors and Are You Smart Enough to Work at Google, and has been nominated for the Pulitzer Prize twice. Now that we've introduced the book's background and the author's profile, let's move on to a detailed account of the book's content. The book mainly covers 3 key points. 1. Why people are becoming more ignorant in the age of information explosion. 2. Which knowledge can make us wealthier. 3. Whether broadcasting learning or focused learning is more beneficial for personal development. Now, let's move on to the second key point, which knowledge can make us wealthier. Most of us believe that scattered factual knowledge is not important because it seems unrelated to our lives and income levels. For instance, there is little income difference between someone who knows the 7 continents and 4 oceans and someone who doesn't. However, the author discovered a correlation between a person's level of knowledge and their income by studying 445 Americans and testing them on 10 general knowledge questions. People who know more facts tend to earn more money. Therefore, we may not be able to control our upbringing or innate intellectual abilities, but we can make an effort to acquire knowledge, and the more knowledge we have, the more money we can earn. So, what knowledge can make us wealthier? The author's research found that there is no significant correlation between abundant scientific knowledge, cultural knowledge, and language proficiency with income levels. On the other hand, correct pronunciation, obscure sports knowledge, and financial knowledge have a strong correlation with income. Among them, the correlation between financial knowledge and income is the easiest to understand because those with a deeper understanding of financial matters are better equipped to make sound savings and investment decisions. One of the most effective weapons for making money in the realm of financial knowledge is compound interest. What is compound interest? Compound interest, also known as compounding, involves using money as leverage to multiply it exponentially. It is considered one of the cornerstones of the financial universe and is often referred to as the 8th wonder of the world. Compound interest forms the basis of income inequality, as wealth tends to flow towards those who harness its power. Wealthy individuals become even wealthier not necessarily due to working harder than others, but because they fully leverage the power of compound interest. To better understand how the wealthy become even wealthier, we need to look at the Rule of 72. This rule helps calculate how many years it takes for an investment to double. The calculation process is as follows. 1. Determine the annual rate of return on your investment. 2. Divide 72 by the percentage number before the decimal point of the annual rate of return. 3. The result will be the number of years it takes for your investment to double. For example, if you invest $100,000 in stocks with an annual rate of return of 7.2%, the calculation using the rule of 72 is 72 divided by 7.2, which equals 10. This means that after 10 years, your $100,000 investment will double to $200,000. After 20 years, it will become $400,000, and so on. As you can see, in the first 10 years, you earn $100,000, in the second 10 years, you earn $200,000, and in the third 10 years, you earn $400,000. Therefore, the longer you calculate the investment using compound interest, the faster your money will grow. The key to making money with compound interest is to prioritize investments. Regularly put a fixed amount of money into an investment account and let the money generate compound interest on its own. In most cases, wealthy individuals wisely invest around 15% to 20% of their total income in areas like stocks, bonds, companies with minority stakes, commercial real estate, and so on. Most millionaires only accumulate tens of millions of assets around the age of 50 because compound interest takes decades to show significant results. It is a form of exponential growth that may not be noticeable in the short term, but the longer you calculate it, the faster your money will grow. Therefore, you must have the perseverance and patience to wait for the snowball effect of compound interest to take place. Alright, that covers the second point, which knowledge can make us wealthier. Correct pronunciation, obscure sports knowledge, and financial knowledge have significant correlations with income levels. In particular, the correlation between financial knowledge and income is the easiest to understand because those with extensive financial knowledge tend to have a better understanding of saving and investing wisely. Now, let me introduce the final key point, broad learning or in-depth learning, which is more advantageous for personal development. We know that to overcome the Dunning-Kruger effect, we must strive to learn as much knowledge as possible. However, due to the limitations of time and experience, we are faced with two drastically different directions of learning, broad and in-depth. In other words, you can choose to fill one bucket with water or distribute the same amount of water equally among 5 buckets, so each bucket only has 1/5 of the water. A person who pursues broad learning is well versed in various subjects, maintains an open-minded attitude towards different methodologies, and can rationally deal with conflicting viewpoints. On the other hand, an individual engaged in in-depth learning is an expert in a specific field but may remain ignorant about other areas of common knowledge. The debate between broad and in-depth learning has been ongoing for many years without a conclusive answer. However, the author's research reveals that broad learning is more advantageous for personal development, mainly for the following 3 reasons. Firstly, broad-minded individuals tend to have higher income levels than those focused solely on one area. The author's research shows that people with a rich repertoire of general knowledge generally have higher incomes. This trend becomes more apparent with simpler general knowledge. For quiz-type game shows, answering difficult questions is more valuable than answering simple ones. In real life, individuals with broader knowledge have a competitive advantage and are favored by employers who seek versatile talents. As a result, broad-minded individuals are more likely to secure well-paying jobs and enjoy higher incomes. Furthermore, the study found that as knowledge in a specific field increases, the rate of income growth gradually slows down. Undergraduate students generally earn significantly more than those with an associate degree in the same field. The income gap between master's degree graduates and undergraduate graduates in the same field is relatively smaller, and the gap narrows further between doctoral graduates and master's graduates in the same field. Considering the cost-effectiveness and returns, it is more beneficial to learn diverse knowledge in different fields. Achieving a moderate understanding of each field, in other words, adopting a broad approach, is more powerful. Secondly, broad-minded individuals tend to make more rational decisions. Our lives are comprised of a series of small decisions. When a smartphone malfunctions, should we repair it or replace it? When we feel unwell, should we go to the hospital or tough it out? When purchasing books, should we opt for physical copies or e-books? Most of these decisions are made impulsively without dedicated research. Many people may not even realize the necessity of researching such everyday matters. Individuals with broad knowledge are more likely to make reasonable decisions and are less prone to mistakes. In contrast, individuals who focus solely on one area and remain ignorant about common knowledge are more likely to make poor decisions. Thirdly, broad-minded individuals are more likely to achieve success. With the advent of digital tools, we have the ability to deeply immerse ourselves in areas of interest while excluding everything else. In other words, experts in a particular field can focus solely on researching a specific subject or domain. However, in the future, we need to explore incredibly vast and complex matters. Deep experts, with narrow knowledge, tend to explore a single perspective, even if they delve very deeply and accurately, they can only discover a small fraction of the whole, making it difficult to grasp the full picture. In contrast, broad-minded individuals possess more extensive knowledge, albeit less in-depth, but they can examine the matter from multiple angles and connect isolated points to form a more comprehensive view, bringing them closer to the truth and increasing their chances of success. Additionally, broad-minded individuals are often open-minded, persistent, and humble, possessing a deep love for the world and all the knowledge it encompasses. Such individuals tend to be more optimistic and possess sharper insight into the essence of things. With their wide-ranging knowledge, they are conscious of their own shortcomings and are more inclined to study diligently to make up for their weaknesses, making it easier for them to achieve success. To recapitulate, broad learning is more advantageous for personal development. The author's research highlights three main reasons. Broad-minded individuals tend to have higher income levels, make more rational decisions, and are more likely to achieve success. And that concludes today's discussion. We've covered the main points we talked about today. Firstly, we discussed how people become increasingly ignorant in the age of information explosion. Only by mastering sufficient factual knowledge can we overcome the Dunning-Kruger effect. Those with knowledge understand what they lack and consciously supplement relevant information. Those with little knowledge often remain unaware of their ignorance and may not actively seek knowledge. Secondly, we explored how learning correct pronunciation, obscure sports knowledge, and financial knowledge can increase income levels. Financial knowledge, in particular, has the most significant impact on income, as individuals with a deeper understanding of finance tend to be more skilled in saving and investing wisely. Compound interest is the most powerful tool for making money within financial knowledge. It relies on money as leverage to achieve exponential growth. Compound interest forms the basis of income inequality, as wealth tends to flow towards those who utilize it, surpassing the wage growth of ordinary workers. Lastly, we delved into the choice between broad and in-depth learning due to the limitations of time and experience. Broad-minded individuals are versatile, maintaining openness towards various methodologies and handling conflicting viewpoints rationally. They may be experts in one domain but remain relatively uninformed about other areas of common knowledge. The research shows that broad learning is more beneficial for personal development, as such individuals tend to have higher income levels, make more rational decisions, and have a higher likelihood of success. Congratulations on finishing another book. Thank you all for your support and attention. Please subscribe to the Tim Booker channel, give it a thumbs up, and share this valuable knowledge with your friends. Let us combine wisdom with practice, achieve our financial goals, and create a better future. Thank you all, and goodbye.